Building the desk. This is where the start of the content begins. I know a lot of you guys love a good flat pack. I hate this shit. All right. Hello. It is 12th of February, 12:26 a.m. midnight. I just had a gig. Man, this new product I have in my hair, as soon as you move it, it just looks like I've got so much dandruff. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay. Anyways, just past midnight. I'm pretty knackered. The train. Oh, it took a while to get here. But anyways, last time I did a little video was Monday. Today's Wednesday or Thursday morning. What's been going on Monday? Yeah, did the public speaking gig every Monday now, routine. I'm doing public speaking, which is very, very good and handy. You need to keep doing those things, right? If I've learned anything from athletes or from anyone successful, it's always that consistent behind the scenes things that you don't see. Man, my hair's looking pretty good right now. Anyway, so yeah, now I've made a routine. Every Monday, public speaking. At least once a week, I'll be able to have a communication properly in front of people of the same realm. You got to do that, guys. Tuesday, I had a media networking event. Not that great. It was a speed dating event, but instead of dating, you're meeting media people, TV or people in the media industry, young people who are directors, actors, models, all that jazz. It was cool. It's a good idea. Maybe I went into it with a bit too much expectation, or the advertisement was a bit too good sounding. But yeah, didn't take too much away from it, but it was still good. It's a bit of networking, right? That is what networking is. It's not a hit or miss. It's always a hit and a hit, but you just don't take as much as, sometimes, but always good to be around. Met a couple of good boys, so they seem decent. Hey, you always do take something. I remember my mum says, even if you do anything and you just take one sentence, it's worth it. So hey, met a couple of decent boys. We got the Instagram, so they could become mates. Who knows? But that was last night. Wednesday. Oh man. As you guys know, I'm obviously looking for a job, a 9-to-5 job. I've had a fair few interviews, which is good. But like I told you last time, me doing MAFS has actually caused a huge spanner in the works for organizations to hire me. I literally had, like I said, a phone call where a company said, yep, we like you, we want you, but we found out you did MAFS and we're not sure if we want to hire you. I haven't heard back from them in a few days now, almost a week, so I don't know if that's good. But then yesterday I get a call. I've been in the government sector basically my whole career. I started in local government, then went to state, and then went to federal. So I can get I know how to interview for a government job and I know how to do a government application pretty well. So I'll be doing that and I got a few bites. The thing is though, I got a call yesterday and the person said, look, yep, you did an amazing interview. We loved everything about you. You've got the job. However, this is where it sucks. They said, however, with the jobs that you do that you're applying for, I need to eat some pasta. That's why I got my fork. Sorry. You got the job, but the jobs that you are applying for, in your past, you always had a high level of security. So without tooting my own horn, I've recently in the last few years been an executive assistant for the highest level in government. It's either CEO or a second commissioner, like top dogs, not just your bottom lead, your top. So when you do that, you get the highest or a really high security clearance. It turns out they said you have to be a UK resident for 2 years straight to get the security clearance for these jobs. So the lady told me, unfortunately, we can't give you the job because you've only been in London for a month. But then she said, I hate to break it to you, but that is almost government-wide, especially federal. So she said, I understand you're probably looking at the government sector, which I am. She said, I hate to break it to you, but just about all will have the same thing. So I'm just sitting there thinking, oh, shit. Crap. So that really puts that's a tough one, because then it only means I'll have to go or apply for a job with much less money, because that's a baseline clearance. Baseline clearance is anyone, right? The mailman can get this clearance. But the higher you go, the higher you climb up the corporate ranking, more confidentiality, more security clearance. And I'm not eligible for that because obviously I'm an Aussie. I'm on the YMS visa and I've only been here for a month. So, that kills. So I've got the MAFS debacle that's stopping me. And now I've got this security clearance stopping me from getting a 9-to-5 job. It's just, yeah, that sucks. That sucks, guys. But keeping the faith. I got a job interview tomorrow. Like I said, I'm happy I'm getting job interviews, but we'll see. Yep. I used to host pub quizzes a lot. Pub quizzes, like I said, you need to keep doing these skills. Even though I fucking hate it, I know that you need to keep doing these boring, little, consistent gigs, because if I want to be in the entertainment industry, I need to keep, you got to keep tasting your food, but also you got to keep working on it. These are the behind the scenes things. What's that saying? When preparation meets opportunity. Every time I host a gig, that is just me preparing to be in front of bigger crowds. So basically, there's the company that I used to work for in Sydney, Australia. I don't know why I said Australia. In Sydney, I reached out to the bloke, and so basically he's just reached out to a bar. I bumped into a dude in a pub, and he said, yeah, he ditched the previous pub quiz because they sucked. So in my head, I just thought, might as well just get that dude in Sydney to reach out to him. So he's reached out. We'll see. That could be good. So then I will have consistent speaking in front of people and being around people. So then that means I can have, or will have, every month or every week I'm doing public speaking. Every week I'm doing a pub quiz, which gives me the game show vibe. Every week I'm doing a speed dating event that gets me in front of people. So now I'm just trying to find that next entertainment, the radio volunteering. I think if I can volunteer for a radio or TV, that would be awesome. I'll put myself out to a couple of things, but yeah, need to really keep going for that one. So yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty happy that I'm putting myself out there because I know this is no difference than the athlete just shooting hoops every single night, kicking the soccer ball, hitting the mitts, whatever it is. The singers constantly just doing their mama. I tried to relate, I got no idea. But yeah. Tonight I had a bottomless pasta making gig. So that was a fun host. Tomorrow it's Valentine's week. I don't know if I've said it, but Valentine's week in the speed dating world is like Christmas. So it's huge. Tomorrow I've got a queer for blokes event, which will be cool. And then Saturday's the big one, the big Valentine's Day event. So it's all happening. Fair few gigs, bit of money on the side, but yeah, it's good. Like I said, I'm really trying to live by this equation. I put it on a keychain. I got to show you, but basically it's pick something plus showing up unsure equals 0 what ifs. It's just an equation that I made up that I really, really like. Most things you kind of do show up unsure because you never know that you're fully ready. Sometimes we dilly-dally, just pick something. And I don't know about you, but I do not want to live a life with any what ifs, right? No regrets, but regrets is kind of negative. What ifs is positive. because, hey, what if? You just never know. Something could happen. Something could be great. Yeah, it's a pretty cool equation. I like it. It works for me. It hits me. So, yeah, besides that, yeah, I got my desk. Let me turn this around. I got my flat pack desk. Oh, I hate flat packs to a core. There's nice little stuff. I moved my room again. The bed was over there and the couch was over here, but I feel like, let's just put it out. It feels like the room is bigger. Man, look how big this room is. It is so good. It is huge. So yeah, happy about that. I'll do that desk tomorrow. And like I said, I plan to, once I get the desk, I want to then, because like I've been doing an Excel spreadsheet, and then we can hopefully start this whole journey of doing something together. I've been saying it for so long, it's 5 weeks now, but we'll get there. Tomorrow, job interview. I need to get a couple of things sorted. Yeah, I need to do this flat pack. And then I feel like there's something else I completely... Oh yeah, I got another gig. And... yeah, no, mental blank. Completely forgot. Oh yeah, getting a guitar. I need to get a guitar. Learning an instrument is incredible for your mental health. So I know how to play the guitar, but I want to take it to another level. So just buy your shitty beginner guitar. I found one on Marketplace. We'll get it going. But yeah, learning an instrument. I remember Hemsworth talked about it, and he did it with Parkway Drive. So yeah, it's a good hobby you got to do. So like I said, I know the basics of a guitar, but we'll take it to the next level. So yeah, all is well. Getting the health back in order, which is good. It's still a bit croaky. I'm not exactly sure why. I really need to clean up my diet, but yeah, I need to get my cardio as well. You can probably tell sometimes I have to take big, deep breaths because I'm so unfit. I'll do 5 sets of stairs and I'm absolutely exhausted, the fat shit that I am. Oh, God. All people do that. They do the cameras from up here because they don't want to see it, but we couldn't really do it from... Oh, good. Yeah, no. Guys, 12:38 a.m. I really... Yeah, gonna eat some pasta. Leftovers, and then yeah, call it a night, and we keep moving forward. Yeah, we keep moving forward.